Hi, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to change the margins of your page for just one page in your document. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Home tab, and I'm going to go along to this little icon here, which is to show our formatting marks. If I click that, you can see there's lots of little blue markers that come up, and those will show you where all your return keys are, where your spaces are, and where your section and page breaks are. So what I'm going to demonstrate is to make the margins on this page much smaller than the margins on the other pages of the document. So I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page here, and I'm going to make this page a section on its own. So click at the bottom here, go to Layout, go to this icon here that says Breaks, click on the drop down, go down to Section Breaks and click Next Page. And as you can see at the bottom here, we've got Section Break Next Page, which means I've cut the document here into a new section here. So whatever I apply to this page here will not apply to this page here. But I've also got to section off this page from this page here. So again, down at the bottom, go to Layout, Breaks, Section Break, and now we've got another section break. You can't see the words here, but you can just see this double line at the bottom. So with those two section breaks in place, what we've done is completely sectioned off this page in the middle. So now, if I go over to my margins, let's go to this ruler here. If you can't see your rulers, go to View and just go to Rulers and make sure it's checked. If I hover my cursor between the white and grey section, you can see it changes into a double-headed arrow. Now if I just grab that and I just pull it up, you can see that the margins of my middle page are moving, but not the rest of my document. I'm just going to get rid of these two return marks by just pressing my my delete key. You can see how that margin has changed at the bottom. And then we can go down to the bottom here and again do the same. Now you can see that nothing's happening to that central page. And that's because my section break is here. And Word won't do anything to the subsequent area on this page because I've sectioned it off. If you want to bring over some text from the next page over to this page, you're going to have to copy and paste it and then delete it from this page. So let's say, for example, I'm going to grab these two paragraphs. I'm going to copy it, Command and Control C. I'm then going to go over to the area between the section break and the last sentence. I'm going to paste it, Command and Control V, and as you can see, I've pasted it over and my margins are much narrower, but of course it only goes down to the section break and then I've gone on to another page. So what I need to do, depending on what you want for your document, I'm just going to delete that text there to bring up my section break. And then just to bring this back up. And then you can see that I've gone to the word theme here. So I'm going to have to delete everything on this page here down to the word theme, which is here. So grab all of that text, just delete it. And then I think there's a full stop there as well. Yep. So there you have your section break at the bottom. So if I want to change the left and right margins, what I need to do, I can do it in the same way and I can move these markers, but actually another way to do it is to once again just click on this page here. Just always make sure that your cursor is in this middle page. If I try to make adjustments and I've got my cursor on this page, it's going to make adjustments to this page and not the central page here. Go up to Layout, go to Margins and go down to Custom Margins. This dialog box will appear. Go to Margins here and then left and right. If I want my left margin to be 1 centimetre and my right margin to be 1 centimetre, just pop that in those two boxes. Then make sure when you go to Apply To, it says this section. And then just click OK. I've made the margins really narrow. Just ignore that because this is only for demonstration purposes only. And you can see those two margins have become much more narrow. But what we've done is we've created more space at the bottom here. So we can go ahead and do exactly the same we did before. We can grab some text, copy it, just go over to this section here, put a full stop in and paste it. And you can see now we've got the text right to the end of the page there, but we do need to delete the text from this page because it will repeat. There we go. And then if I just go to the Home tab, switch off our formatting marks, and you can see clearly now the difference between the main document and this page here, which now has much smaller margins. If you need to delete your section breaks, just make sure you've clicked on your formatting marks. When you hover over, you'll find that you can't necessarily click and drag anything. Hold down the Command key, then click and drag, or just click on it, then just press the Delete key. You will see that it will mess up your document because obviously you've applied those changes to your section. So do be aware that if you do delete your section break, it will affect the sections before, and that's potentially the rest of your document. So before you delete your section breaks, it might be wise to turn this section back into the original margin values and then delete your section breaks. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please subscribe and have a great day.